Hi, Craig Sharp, your MSP Wingman here. This short video talks about what I term to call single subject Twitter marketing. Now, they talk about marketing being something where you need to niche, and I think the idea of single subject Twitter marketing is pretty niche. Marketing is an enormous area, and within the Wingman website you'll find a number of resources to help guide you with some marketing challenges. But this particular issue is about how to drive traffic to your website, hopefully with the aim of getting a contact from the prospect who has made that link. Now, Twitter is a brilliant opportunity for you to get a message across, but one of the key things that's often overlooked about selling IT services is that we as technology people focus too much on the technology and a lot less on the benefits to the customer. We also assume that the customer knows what we're talking about, and invariably they don't. It's really important, therefore, if you're using social media to sell your IT company services, that you do so in such a way that is not technically biased and is more operationally biased. Don't talk about technological solutions, talk about why the customer needs to investigate them and why they're important for their business. It could be that it's important because they'll save money. It could be that it's important because it reduces risk. The solution that we're going to talk about here, and there are links below for you to follow later, is about security, business security. It's a very dull, dry subject, and it's better presented perhaps in a way that drip feeds over time rather than you having a large conversation with a customer about it. But the idea here for you is build a small selection of content about security, 300 to 500 words. Then post that as a page on your current website, but make sure that below the page there is a very easy to complete contact form so that once people have arrived on the page, they can make contact with you quickly and simply. What you don't want is to have a brilliant page and for then the customer to get lost or be complicated by having to try and find out how to get in contact with you. If they arrive on the page and they see the content and directly below there's a little form that says name, email address, etc. Click to submit. That's all you want. The final thing that brings this together is a facility that many of you may not be aware of, which is called bulk buffer. You might be aware of a service called Buffer app, which allows you to schedule tweets, but bulk buffer allows you to upload a whole series of tweets into your Twitter account very quickly and very simply. So the trick here is to make sure that you've got some good content that people can land on your website that puts forward a very simple message and which is easy for them to react to once they've arrived. And the second step is for you to then publicize that single issue and perhaps each week have a single topic that you challenge. So in this instance, we're talking about security. So there will be various short tweets that will talk about security. Some of them might highlight the fact that businesses are at risk. Some might talk about the cost of security lapses. Some might talk about recent scams that people have fallen foul of. But the general impact of this is a slow drip over time, period of a week. And the idea is to have about 5 tweets a day that go out so that each week you focus on a single topic. This is beneficial because many people will try to talk about all of the services that they do all of the time. And prospective customers out there won't really be able to follow. If you have a security week or a Facebook week or a antivirus week or a whatever it might be, then that particular topic can gain traction during that week. And the other thing to say is that you can set up, let's say, 6 of these key topics, key services that you provide during the course of a 4 to 8 week period. And if you focus on each of those, let's say 6 key topics, It means that by the time you come to the end of the process, you can easily start back at the beginning, and people out there may have forgotten or may not have noticed the first campaign, and so you can repurpose existing content. This is a really useful tool because one of the challenges that you have with marketing is chewing through an awful lot of material, and many companies will create wonderful campaigns, issue them to the world, and then believe that they can't use them again. It's a sort of one-shot hit. But actually, I'm a big fan of using the same content again, but slightly repurposed. So a short content piece could be turned into a blog, can be used as a landing page, lots of different opportunities to get it used. But the key is have the landing page, have the series of Twitter posts, bring the two together, make the communication with the customer easy. So below here, there are listed all of the things that you need. There's some sample content, there's some sample Twitter posts, there's a link to bulk buffer, and there's everything that you need to create a single post. Hopefully that will get you started, and if you need more, then you can create some because you have the template to do so. So I'm Craig Sharp, your MSP Wingman, and I hope this video about single issue Twitter marketing has been really helpful. Thanks very much.